The most recent situation regarding Roblox's most recent event, The Hatch, is absolutely disgusting, and I am very disgusted with how Roblox has handled it. Now, if you don't know what's been going on, I highly suggest you watch this video, because I'm about to go into everything that's been going on the past 4 days, and why me and so many other members of the Roblox community are personally so upset with Roblox. Even if you already know what's been going on, I suggest you watch this video anyway, because I'm about to go into, in the best detail that I possibly can, what's been going on the past 4 days, and why it's so bad how Roblox has handled this. Starting off, I'm going to mention this guy right here, Lord Cow Cow, aka Green Lego Cats, who 4 days ago on June 16th posted this tweet to X. Roblox invited the official Teddy into Egg Hunt 2025/The Hatch. He makes dating/condo games. Roblox mostly let him do it for 3 years, but has deleted his accounts and games. Most of you are probably asking, if you don't know who this guy is already, who the heck is the official Teddy, and why is this guy so problematic? So I'm gonna hop over to another X user here known as Rowcatchers, who actually explains this situation pretty good. Roblox already has major safety issues, but now it's being reported that one of the most infamous users, the official Teddy, who has been banned multiple times, is involved in The Hatch. The same guy they've removed again and again is now back and apparently being featured. So what he means by removed again and again is this is not the official Teddy's first account. From what I've heard, his official account, or his first account, was banned for violations of Roblox's terms of service. Then he made the account that he currently uses and has made multiple inappropriate Roblox experiences that break Roblox's terms of service on behalf of sexual content and child safety. Just by looking at the screenshot of Teddy's profile when all this first happened, you can just see by the thumbnails of the games why these games are so problematic. These don't look like very appropriate Roblox games. These clearly promote online dating, which is against Roblox's TOS. Also, just very other strange things going on in the thumbnails, which you would wonder why would be allowed on Roblox. They also just look like those really bad bait YouTube ads. Rowcatchers also says that this person has gained hundreds of millions of visits on games that can only be described as games. These games feature inappropriate animations disguised as innocent stuff, and people within the games use it for lewd acts. These games also feature private quote-unquote motel rooms that you can lock, allowing people to be one-on-one. These games are often a target for predators. And he posts some very disturbing screenshots of what goes on in these games, but some of these I'm probably going to have to censor for YouTube just because how is this allowed on the Roblox platform? I don't even have to describe any of these. Like, just look at the first one. Just look at the first one. The first one out of all these screenshots, and you don't even have to look at any of the others. This is just blatant disregard of the Roblox TOS and blatant child endangerment on Roblox. Here's what Roblox has done about it. Teddy was unbanned, he directly claimed that he received an invite to RDC. Then Roblox bans him again, and very, very recently, Roblox unbanned him. Teddy was banned on 2 separate occasions, and then was unbanned on 2 separate occasions for whatever reason. Why was he unbanned? I have no idea, when he was obviously banned in the first place for the right reasons, for posting games that have such blatant disregard for Roblox's terms of service. They allowed him to reopen his games, but most shockingly, it has been confirmed that he has involvement in Roblox's next event, The Hatch. That's where we are with Lord Cow Cow. He shows this video, which is of the official Teddy account in this game called The Form. Now, The Form is a leaked game to have official involvement in The Hatch. Basically, if you join The Form, it means that your account has been invited to The Hatch. Now, obviously, we can see also random other people join the game. That's because you can't technically join the game. You'll just officially be kicked. But I'm assuming that Lord Cow Cow, when he caught Teddy here, Teddy was in the game for an extended period of time. I'm going to move on to more about Teddy and the group that he's made and the horrible things that have been going on in Teddy's games and groups. If we go to Teddy's profile here, as you can see, I can actually refresh the page, and he's still here. his account is still up and still not banned, despite the large amount of backlash that he has received and that Roblox has received for keeping his account public. And verified, I may add. This is a verified developer. A developer that creates very inappropriate games for Roblox targeted towards kids. If we look at his creations tab now, we can see most of the games in that previous screenshot we saw are gone. That's because Teddy actually privated most of his problematic games. But all the really problematic games were privated because Teddy essentially went into hiding to try to avoid detection from Roblox. For some reason that worked, despite Roblox already clearly knowing about this guy and there being tons of concrete evidence online from other Roblox community members proving that this guy has created some really bad stuff and might as well be referred to as a PDF file for what he's done. He is basically not only the reason a lot of bad things in his games have happened, he is also an accessory to the fact that a lot of his admins have done pretty bad things on his games. We're going to get into that later, but for right now I want to take a look at the Teddy Company group, which is also still publicly available. We can even see more thumbnails here. Kind of weird. And even if we look at the ranks with some pretty some pretty not good names. There is actually a lot more going on in this situation. I'm going to add more screenshots of tweets by Rowcatcher on the screen right now that actually show a lot more of the horrendous and disgusting things that go on in these games. Like, these are not just isolated incidents. These kind of things go on all the time. And this experience, I think specifically, that I'm showing to you guys right now, has garnished 76.6 million views. Or not views, sorry, visits. That's very concerning. That means a lot of people, including children, have played this game and have been exposed to this horrendous amount of bad content on Roblox. That is already disgusting, knowing that this guy is verified and has been allowed to exist on Roblox for free 3 years and has been able to negatively affect this many kids playing Roblox for 3 years. And Roblox has seemingly done nothing other than ban him twice and unban him twice. Now he's invited to RDC and The Hatch. Not only is this guy allowed to exist on Roblox for some reason, and his game's allowed to exist on Roblox for some reason, but he's actively being given a platform by Roblox. Teddy was officially part of this event and was either kicked or he removed himself from the event after the backlash, and yet still was not banned. And as of today, June 20th, 2025, is still not banned on Roblox, despite the massive amount of backlash that I'm about to get into as well. After all this came out about Teddy, Roblox posted this tweet. Even without light, some things still shine. What will you find beneath the surface? Roblox, I hate to break it to you. We already found what's beneath the surface, and none of us are happy about it. You can see right here, even with Asimo's reply to this whole thing, perfect description of what's going on. I couldn't have said it better myself. Creekcraft, you know, he posted his reply to this while he was live on YouTube, and everyone replying to this tweet is, you know, not happy. As we can see right here, it's not good. It's really not good. This tweet is still up despite getting absolutely ratioed. 1.9k comments to 2.9k likes is not good. Roblox got absolutely cooked for this tweet. And after this tweet, Lord Cow posted even more information regarding the Teddy situation. Teddy is apparently no longer in the Hatch dev announcement server. It is possible he got kicked, but also possible he left on his own. If he was kicked and his games and account are deleted, that would be incredibly disappointing. We now know that he was a part of the dev announcement server and was either removed or he left, which confirms that he was going to be a part of this event. With a guy like a background of Teddy, with a guy who's created such horrendous and disgusting games on Roblox like Teddy has. How has this guy gotten invited to one of the biggest Roblox events ever? We really don't know exactly what happened, but the best idea that we have, knowing that this is a 1,000 game event and a 1,000 egg event, Roblox just invited probably like the 1,000 top rated games or something on the platform to this event. The developers said yes. Cool, that's awesome. The developers said, no, we'll just find other people. I guess in the process of doing that, they never thought to, do any, quick checks to make sure these events or developers were actually appropriate for the event, which is very strange knowing if you're going to put on a platform-wide event like this, with this many games and this many developers, you would think, maybe we should do some background checks to make sure we're not inviting any bad people to our biggest event yet, right? I guess not, because somehow Teddy just slipped his way through the cracks, even without light shining, some things still shine beneath the surface, right, Roblox? And Teddy made his way into the event because Roblox failed to do any sort of background checks to prove that this guy was okay to be a part of this event. That's the best theory we have, because the only other way we could possibly say this is Roblox knew, which we already know they did because they banned him multiple times, but the only other option we could say is that Roblox looked at Teddy, knew what he did, and said, oh, this guy's okay to be a part of the event, which would make even less sense. This is just an absolutely disgusting situation that never should have happened. Whether it was an accident or not, and whether Roblox meant to do this or not, it never should have happened. And it's awful that a billion-dollar corporation can just let somebody as awful as Teddy, who has created and done as disgusting things as Teddy, into the hatch. How could any billion-dollar corporation let this happen? And he even, Lord Cow Cow even replies to his own tweet saying, there is no guarantee he or his games have been removed fully from the hatch. I certainly hope Roblox made the right decision with how poor the background checks were, or there being none at all. There is a possibility other games are involved. We will wait and see. And that's one of the worst parts about it. Teddy might not have been the only bad actor roped into this event. Teddy's game might not have been the only game pulled into this event. There could be other bad actors in this event with other bad games in this event. I would hate to see Roblox give platform to bad actors that actively endanger the children playing on their platform, which they almost did when they almost involved Teddy in this event. His biggest game was probably going to be a part of this, which was his Boys and Girls Hangout roleplay, as we can actually see right here in this screenshot. This game, where all the really bad stuff happens on that I showed you earlier, and I'll even show some of it again on screen now, was probably going to be a part of the event. Meaning that any children who haven't been exposed to this game already could have been exposed to it when looking for eggs in this egg hunt, in the hatch. That's incredible. That's incredible. I think that's like the best thing they could have ever done for this event. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic. How does this happen, Roblox? And yeah, here's a screenshot of after Teddy privated all those problematic games so he wouldn't get terminated. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. And more proof that he knows exactly what he's doing. Let me show you some stuff that people really haven't been talking about much. When we go to the Teddy Company group on Roblox, the owner rank obviously belongs to Teddy, but there's one above it called Holder. And it's this account right here. Hello? This account right here. Obviously, this account doesn't have anything bad going on. It just seems like a normal account, right? Oh God. It just joined this year. On June 5th, 2025. I actually did not even realize that it just joined like 15 days ago. So this account essentially holds the group The Teddy Company. So I can only assume this account was created around the time that either Teddy was unbanned or that he knew he was going to be invited to the hatch. And so as a safety measure, he put the group under Join the Teddy Company's name. Join the Teddy Company holds the ownership to the group, while Teddy is an owner of the group. If Teddy's account gets banned, the group does not get terminated with it because it's under Join the Teddy Company's account. That just proves that Teddy knows what he's doing here is bad. Because why would he put this group under another account's name other than in case he got banned? Why would he be worried about his account getting banned if he didn't know what he was doing was against Roblox's TOS? So it shows that Teddy is very well aware that he is a bad actor, and the things he does on the Roblox platform are disgusting. I'm even going to take a moment to put the Roblox TOS on the screen right now. You can just take a look at the Roblox TOS and decide for yourself how many points in these sections Teddy is breaking by having these games exist, and how many even TOS points are being broken in-game by the people who play these games, including the admins who moderate these games, who don't actually moderate these games because they participate in the same bad actions that other predators are also participating in these games. People also break Roblox's privacy policies in these games by trying to give out their personal information to children and try to get children to give their private information to them. That is disgusting. Again, I must ask, Roblox, how could you possibly allow this to continue on your platform? And how can you possibly give this man and these games a platform in your event when these kind of things go on in the games and don't get moderated? And I don't understand how this can be allowed on the platform. I'm going to talk real quick about something else here that I personally think is awesome. An awesome response from the community in regard to all of this happening. And it's actually pretty funny at the same time how much the community has turned on Roblox and has actively boycotted the event. From this account, AngryBirds042, who has done his best work to document every single game that has opted out of the hatch thus far. I'm not going to read off every game because there's 57 of them that have opted out so far, but you can see some big names like Pressure and Piggy, Untitled Tag Game and Local Official, freaking Doors. All those big names have called out and have opted out of the hatch already because of this. We scroll down, we go all the way to the bottom of this long Twitter thread, I may add, because it's been updated. The most recent addition to this was this. This was the 57th confirmed. And then 2 minutes ago, he officially updated it again. He was able to confirm Tower Defense X has opted out despite deleting this response. It is the 58th confirmed game not to participate in the hatch event. Big games like this and other games that maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't, 58 of them have called out of the event because of the fact that the official Teddy was originally going to be a part of this event. Even though he's not anymore, people are still so upset about how this even happened in the first place, and also upset with many other reasons regarding the creativity of the event, which we're not going to get into that in this video because it doesn't really matter. So many people are pissed off with how Roblox is handling this event that they've opted out. That is incredible. It shows how upset the community is, and rightfully so, at Roblox's poor decision making and inability to properly moderate their platform and their player base. I'm very happy to see that so many developers in the Roblox community are actually standing up to Roblox and saying, no, we are not going to take this. This is unacceptable and something needs to change. After all that started, after all the games started opting out, information came out officially from Roblox. While not officially posted online, it was leaked. Our good friend Asimo over here, he was the one to actually let everybody know that Roblox officially confirmed that the official Teddy wasn't going to be a part of the event. Not Roblox themselves posting it online. Asimo posted a Discord screenshot censoring the admin's name, obviously, so they wouldn't be harassed. Hi developers, wanted to officially affirm and reiterate that blank Teddy will not be part of this event. And yet, even though Teddy was removed from the event, his games still haven't been removed from Roblox. The thumbnails have been removed from Teddy personally. If they weren't removed from Teddy personally, they would be the content deleted logo. All those games and the official Teddy himself were not removed from the platform. It appears that Roblox has responded and removed the official Teddy from the Hatch Egg Hunt 2025. Announcement comes after devs began pulling out. His account and games remain up. He very recently cleared the thumbnails/icons for several of his condos. And this is not the end. So much continued to happen. Lord Cow Cow continued to post much more proof of what goes down in these games. In fact, I will actually put more tweets from him on the screen right now because Lord Cow Cow has done such an amazing job providing all this evidence and making it public and allowing people to be so widely aware of how bad of a person the official Teddy is and how many bad things have happened because of his games. Since all this started to happen, it has come out the previous co-owner, and I say previous co-owner because he has left at this point, Daniel, aka Danny Boy DK, is 25 years old and is actively dating a 17-year-old, and they started dating when she was 16, meaning when Daniel was 24, maybe when he just turned 25 or something like that. Note, they do both live in Europe, where technically that kind of relationship is legal, but it's still very clearly grooming with an 8-year-old age gap between a 25-year-old man and a 17-year-old girl. That is morally wrong for so many different reasons. And this guy has defended, and I'll put screenshots of it, has defended himself and tried to reflect the blame on other people, saying people are spreading misinformation and putting things out of context. No, you are dating a minor when you are 25, and I'm pretty sure this guy has also apparently has participated in other vile acts on Roblox. I don't know. If I find proof of that, I will put it on the screen for you guys. But Lord Cow Cow reposted that. It was from the Rowcatcher's Twitter account, which is another great account for posting just the amount of awful things that go down on Roblox and making that public information so people are aware. And he has also been doing a great job just making all this information public. That's all been happening in the background while all this other stuff related to Teddy and the Hatch has been happening. So much more information has come out about the whole Teddy scandal because of this situation, and still Roblox has failed to ban or terminate Teddy's account or any of the other people involved, their accounts, or the games. Like, why can't you even remove the games? Like, at least remove the games where all these bad things are happening. Why can't you do that? It's so clearly obvious. Even Creekcraft states it later, and I'll show you that actually right now. We're at the point where we're going to read MiniToon's wonderful response. And by wonderful, I am being 100% serious. This man is standing on business. In light of recent events, we won't be participating in the Hatch event any longer unless Roblox takes action. We cannot with good conscience support their event knowing they've invited a bad actor to take part. So if this is disappointing news, it's disappointing to us too. While I'm happy if Roblox officially removed this bad actor, it's unfortunate that it happened in the first place. I don't want to speculate on what happened, but there are more factors as to why I've decided it would ultimately best not to participate regardless, which is for the other things I kind of mentioned earlier, that there's other things going on with the Hatch. After posting this on June 17th, 2025, Roblox, 2 days later, makes a statement. But they don't make a statement publicly to everybody in the community of Roblox. They don't make a public tweet saying this. They reply to MiniToon. They reply specifically to MiniToon and address him rather the entire community. And you know what's so bad about that? Not only the fact that they so completely disregarded the community as a whole, this response is not even good. The safety and well-being of Roblox, the Roblox community, is our top priority. On top of our community standards, we have additional guidelines to qualify to participate in platform events. The official Teddy should not have been invited. We have rescinded their invite to the Hatch and have taken appropriate action in accordance with our policies. Our team is thoroughly re-examining their invitation list again, our community standards, and are re-evaluating these processes to ensure an additional level of vetting for our invitees going forward. So basically, this is them saying that they realize Teddy should not have been invited. And because of this whole situation, they are re-looking over everything to make sure everybody that they invited is okay to be a part of the event. My question is, why could you not do that in the first place? I get that this is a 1,000 game event, but it seems that this event is so poorly planned that you do not think to in the first place. Check every single person you are inviting to the event to make sure that they do not do bad stuff. Especially knowing the track record of people on your platform, that developers like these exist. very commonly, actually, and it's sad and disheartening that I have to say very commonly, knowing that other horrendous things go down on your platform that don't get moderated because your moderation system is terrible. I'm not going into that. If you want to learn more about that, good YouTube channel to learn more about that is Ruben Sim, who somehow is the only reason Roblox does any moderation in the first place. Roblox can't do any moderation by themselves. They have to stalk Ruben Sim's socials, and he basically just gives them the answers for how to moderate. It's actually so sad that Roblox cannot moderate by themselves. They have to moderate through a content creator with 1 million subscribers. This is just messed up. This is terrible. I don't know how this is happening. Even after, posting this whole statement, even after saying they have taken the appropriate action in accordance with their policies, guess who is still not banned on Roblox? He still actively has a platform because he's verified and his game still exists and his other games are privated and will probably unprivate in the future when all of this dies down. Roblox is maybe being like, oh, he's privated all of his experiences, so there's no reason to ban him, bruh. You literally unbanned this guy, and he immediately went back to doing the bad things he was doing. Do you think he's not going to do that again when all of this dies down? This guy right here is a horrible human being and has put so many children's lives in danger who play Roblox and end up coming across his games. This guy should not have a platform on Roblox. This guy should not have an account on Roblox. This guy should not be making game on Roblox. How come it's your community that has to say it and not you? Even on Roblox's response, MiniToon stood on business again. We appreciate the removal from the event, but I please ask that the moderation team reviews their account accordingly. If their game doesn't follow your guidelines, surely their account doesn't either. I want this platform to be a safer place. I know you guys can do better. Bad looks for the platform reflect on us developers as we are supporting it by creating its content. I don't want to have to make these tweets, but it feels like we are just being seen and not heard, witnessed and not understood. This platform is like home to me. I want to continue working on and for a platform I believe in and create a fun, inviting, and above all, safe place for its users. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes there, but I know some people surely agree. Please just hear us out. MiniToon absolutely standing on business. This is why I love this guy. He is apparently way more level-headed on this whole thing than $1 billion company. Bro, Roblox, you hire people to moderate your platform. Why can they not do a better job than your community? Even Creekcraft says, one of the thumbnails for his game features 2 Roblox avatars on a bed together with heavy implications of explicit activity. I wonder what he could possibly be referring to, guys. I'm not really sure what needs to be investigated here. Just look at the thumbnail. Just look at the thumbnail! Oh my gosh! How could I have never thought of that, Roblox, right now? Dude, how are you that stupid? Just look at the thumbnail. Creekcraft has said it. Your golden boy has said it. Listen to the community. It's not that hard. I'm crashing out right now because this is so stupid. Your moderation has sucked for years. Still so much happens outside of just Teddy. And you refuse to moderate it until a 1 million subscriber YouTuber known as Ruben Sim, who you tried to sue in the past because he outed you for how bad of a company you are. You have to listen to him, the guy you tried to sue. How sad is that? You cannot do your own job. A YouTuber that you tried to sue has to do it for you. Your community has to do it for you. That is so incredibly just sad. I don't even know where to go at this point. This is where, we stand now. This all happened yesterday, June 19th, 2025. It has been 24 hours? Even X community noted this response and said, as of the time Roblox made this reply, the official Teddy's current account and group has not been moderated at all despite highly documented and reported violations of Roblox's community standards and policies terms of service. If you get ratioed by X's community notes, you're cooked. Roblox, you're cooked. Even before they community noted you, you were cooked because you continue to platform a PDF file and other PDF files related to this guy and allow games to exist on the platform that exploit children. And yet you claim that your game is safe for children to play on, yet you let this happen. And don't even try saying you don't let this happen, that this is some big mistake, when you have responded to this whole thing. You know who this guy is. You know what he's done. You know it's a mistake to invite him to the event. And you still haven't banned him. What is there more to wait on? It has been over 24 hours. Is it going to take you a fortnight, 14 days just to ban this guy? Or are you just not going to ban him at all? Because you don't care. And you clearly don't care about your community or the safety of your players, because you still give this guy a platform. I can post more evidence on the screen right now of how much your community has been crashing out and starting a fire over this situation and proving how bad this situation is. All you have to do is log on to X, look up Roblox, look at what the community has been saying, and it'll be laid out for you on a silver platter or like a breakfast omelet. The community has made it so easy for you to just eliminate this guy off your platform. You can Thanos snap him off your platform, and yet you don't. And this pisses me and so many other members of the Roblox community off. Moderation on Roblox has been terrible for years. My account turns 10 this November. I have been playing Roblox for almost 10 years. I have seen the crazy stuff that goes down on this platform. Even if a lot of it is somewhat underground, it still happens so much, and there's so much of it that you wonder, how is this a kid's game? And now I want you to ask yourself that. You, the viewer. After all this information, after seeing that Roblox has still failed to ban Teddy even after 24 hours of their response, I want you to ask yourself, is Roblox really a safe place for kids and their community when they allow such blatant violations of the terms of service? Roblox is the most incompetent video game company I've ever seen. I have been mad at plenty of video game companies before. I've been mad at Mojang for some of the decisions they've made with Minecraft. But at least with those decisions, they're solely based on the game, and they don't put the entire community in danger. Even some of Mojang's changes, which I don't like, ultimately are to make the community a safer place, even if they are a bit strict. All the things that make Roblox such a bad corporation are making their freaking platform less safe for their community by doing nothing. Even though they've in the past said, oh yeah, we're going to make changes to the moderation system and anti-cheat and stuff to try to make Roblox safer, clearly it hasn't worked. Because you as a company are not just failing to moderate your platform, now you are failing to moderate your official events and letting bad actors into your events, almost exposing millions of children to inappropriate content because you cannot do the moderation yourselves. You have to rely on your community, and that is so disappointing. This is genuinely the worst situation that ever happened with Roblox. And there is so much worse stuff that happens beneath the surface that most people don't even know about. That you can go to creators like Rubinson, again mentioning Rubinson because he does such a good job. You can go to X accounts such as Rowcatchers who do such a good job documenting this kind of stuff. They go deep into the rabbit hole that is Roblox's poor moderation and the bad stuff that goes down on Roblox. But the reason why this is the worst of it, the reason why this is so bad is because it's directly Roblox's fault. It's not just the fault of their faulty moderation anymore. It is directly their fault. And that just disgusts me. I'm not just speaking for myself here. I'm sure there's plenty of other Roblox players who feel the exact same way I do right now. Maybe not as intensely as me, maybe not crashing out in a YouTube video like me, but feel just like me. I'm going to speak for myself here, and if you agree with me, I highly recommend you think about doing the same or something similar. I have a feeling that boycotting the hatch is not going to be enough, because clearly, by this response, Roblox doesn't actually care. They're not going to change anything. They're not actually going to ban Teddy, are they? And if they do, Does that really solve the problem? Just banning Teddy? Because clearly this problem has been going on for years. There's never going to be an end to this problem if Roblox does not fix their moderation team, if Roblox doesn't actually step up and actually do their job themselves instead of letting their community do the job of moderation. I'm so disgusted by what has happened over the past 4 days that I do not feel comfortable supporting Roblox in any way anymore. This means I'm no longer comfortable playing the game. I'm no longer comfortable streaming the game. I will never again buy one single Robux or support Roblox in any way, shape, or form financially. I'm hoping one day I'll be comfortable enough playing the game again because I genuinely grew up with this game. Since I was in 6th grade, I've been playing this game. For almost 10 years, I've been playing this game. I've grown a love for a lot of the experiences I've played on this game. I've respected a lot of the developers who've created these incredible games. Most of the developers, because obviously not all of them are good developers, hence Teddy existing. But a lot of these developers are very respectful people, are very great people who've created very great experiences and creative experiences and really care about their community. And you know what disappoints me the most? The fact that making this decision, I won't be able to support them anymore. The people that make Roblox what it is. Not even Roblox. If Roblox made Roblox what it is, it would just be a breeding ground, no pun intended, for predators. That's disappointing. And I wish there was a way that I could still support the developers of Roblox outside of Roblox. I wish there was a way that I could still play these games without supporting Roblox. Maybe I will find that way in the future, but for right now, I'm just done supporting Roblox because there is clearly no reason to when they make their platform so unsafe for their player base. If you are a parent watching this video, I highly recommend you do your own research into the Roblox platform and how long this has been going on, and decide for yourself whether or not you feel it's safe for your kids to be playing this game. Because this right here is what comes from pure blatant ignorance of child safety. You know, talk is talk. You can say whatever you want in your terms of service, but unless you actually uphold those rules, it means nothing. And Roblox never upholds their terms of service. Clearly, after letting the official Teddy into their event. If you are watching this video, you the viewer are watching this video and agree with what I've been saying, maybe you can join me and boycott Roblox. Because I refuse to support a corporation / video game company that has such blatant disregard for child safety or the safety of the community. Roblox is absolutely cooked, and I can't ever see this situation improving unless Roblox actually steps up and fixes their moderation. This is on you, Roblox. Not on me, not on the community. This is on you. Do better.